History of the Summits. Introduction. The Pilates Method Alliance is a professional association for Pilates teachers. With its mission to advance Pilates as a profession, the PMA has become a driving force for the development of industry standards and practices. The PMA has always recognized educators as leaders in the profession and has therefore worked closely with them to create opportunities to meet with like-minded professionals and explore matters of common interest. What are the summits? Established in 2009 in recognition of the importance of the role of educators, the PMA hosted the very first summit, where educators came together to discuss issues vital to the development of the Pilates education sector. Held approximately every 2 years, summits are events designed to give Pilates educators the knowledge and skills to empower their students, to improve their teaching, and to contribute to the professionalization of their school and the industry. The summits provide a unique chance for those in Pilates education to learn about the latest industry developments spearheaded by the PMA. The content of the summits is created by the PMA, who work closely with committees and task force groups representing a range of Pilates schools. As leaders in the field, educators need to share a common vision. It is only by working collectively that the Pilates community can continue to become more professional and credible. This is why Pilates educator summits are so important. What have the summits done for the industry so far? The history of the summits is a reflection of how much the industry has evolved since the first meeting in 2009. At the first summit, the PMA wanted educators to gain a deeper understanding of the distinction between a teacher training program and a third-party credential. As the term certification was often used in the Pilates industry to describe both the results of teacher training and a third-party credential, the term caused confusion within the Pilates community and with the general public. The PMA gathered educators in 2009 to discuss and agree on terminology. Today, it is widely understood that students receive a diploma or a certificate when they graduate from a Pilates school, and that Pilates certification is only obtained by passing an exam administered by a third party, like the one offered by the National Pilates Certification Program. At the 2011 summit, educators and administrators from a wide range of Pilates schools and lineages met together with PMA leaders to discuss the essential components of comprehensive training programs. This had never been done before. Making recommendations about these components required research. A survey was sent out to collect data about how comprehensive programs were being conducted. The 2011 summit revealed how Pilates schools were structured across fields and presented similarities and differences between the various schools. Delegates drafted a list of minimum essential components for comprehensive Pilates teacher training at the event. In 2013, delegates were asked to provide feedback about the draft, which was an opportunity for educators to have a voice in establishing the essential components of comprehensive training programs. A consensus was reached on the recommended minimum standards. This template is a reference that is still used today. The template stipulated, for example, that students should learn about the profession's code of ethics and scope of practice. It was also decided that education programs should include anatomy, special populations, precautions, and contraindications, in addition to the exercises, of course. Student training hours were to be divided between lecture and practical hours. By the 2014 summit, it had become clear that not everyone shared the same opinion about the meaning of observation, self-practice, student teaching, and supervision. This was an important issue to address as it created a barrier to the consensus about the template that was reached the year before. In 2014, the community agreed on the definition of these terms. At the 2016 summit, another major development was introduced: standards for Pilates schools. In 2017, presentations were made to explain the launch of the Pilates School Approval Program, PSAP, which recognizes schools that have gone through a rigorous process to demonstrate their compliance with educational standards. These standards are norms by which schools can become approved. They were developed by the PMA staff and members of the Pilates Educators Group, which is comprised of Pilates teachers from a wide range of schools and lineages. Schools use PSAP to help them improve their systems and practices. Students use PSAP to find and evaluate prospective Pilates schools. Choosing a PSAP-approved school ensures students that they invest in quality Pilates education. At the 2018 summit, the focus was on the importance of standards for schools by addressing the value of vocational school licensing, accreditation, and PSAP approval. The 2020 summit is presenting the next logical step for the industry: standards for teacher trainers. These standards detail core competencies that educators should acquire and develop throughout their entire career. While many schools have developed a program to train their faculty, standards for teacher trainers do not exist yet as a common reference in the industry. This new effort, led by the PMA in collaboration with members of the Pilates Educators Group, has crucial ramifications for the industry and for educators. Standards inform instruction, provide educators with new resources to improve teaching, and establish a collective vision on the teaching practices that are necessary to professionalize the field. Why attend the summits? Educators are committed to lifelong learning. When you attend a Pilates Educators Summit, you receive a wealth of new information to integrate into your profession as an educator. You bring back new resources and ideas. You meet education experts and gain access to people from a wide range of background and specialties. The summits are a gathering of thought leaders, educators who shape the future of the industry. Join us for the next summit and be a part of this evolution. Thank you for watching. For more information, you can email us at info@pilatesmethodalliance.org or visit us at www.pilatesmethodalliance.org.